Karthike, 3.6 million Indians currently residing in the UAE, and we are thriving in every sphere, be it healthcare, AI, innovation, technology, hospitality, I could name it. UAE looks to India or Indians in every aspect of their development.
I think there has been an evolution of Indian interest in UAE, a place which was sort of a cultural, economic, a social backwater 130 years ago, 100 years ago, has reinvented itself. It's like Singapore. So UAE in itself has a story to tell the world. It's multicultural, 200 nationalities work here. I mean, just you go out and you'll find people from every walk of the world working here. Why has that happened? Because it's a success story. Very few people realize that they have a ministry of tolerance, they have a ministry of possibilities. I mean to say, it might sound rhetorical, but then someone has thought about it. And secondly, UAE is an example which even Mohammed bin Salman is trying to follow. A lot of people say that he's trying to invest billions of dollars in making a city which he's been promoting, like called Line, you know, through the middle of the desert. But the fact of the matter is, even Mohammed bin Salman, who's the most powerful player, with Mohammed bin Zayed, for whom he's some sort of, I would say, is in a sort of a senior relationship with MBS, is trying to emulate. So UAE is a success story from West Asia, from the Indian point of view. Secondly, what do we do when we talk about our summit? Coming back to our summit, I think we have to look at it holistically. It's business, it's strategic affairs, and I'll take cue from Sri. You know, when he spoke about Prime Minister coming here, it was not only about the business. Prime Minister very strategically has invested in two people who they call the shots in West Asia, MBZ and MB, Mohammed bin Salman, MBS. They are the two principals in the West Asian politics. Bashar al-Assad is no more. He's not there. Secondly, it's both business, strategic, trade, and security, because UAE also has a very strong Chinese presence, a very strong and a silent Chinese presence. And India, being a player there, has been able to counter that Chinese presence. People think of West Asian politics from American bases, war in Iraq. No, it's not that. You know, it's a place where a lot of business and innovation is happening. And I have no hiccup in saying that this is an Indian century. You know, we just need to reclaim it.
Surely,
we need to say it, and we need to press it, because there is also a narrative war. It's an Indian century.
Yeah.
And it is for that reason, from this perspective, we have to see News9's Global Business Summit here. It's what India can do with UAE in terms of partnership, in terms of the sort of instability which Trump has created through ad hoc tariffism, if I may use the word. And can UAE, India steer the climate? Can they be a shining example of bilateralism? Can I2U2 show the way? These are the questions which this summit will probe, apart from other, issues which are on plate. So I just want to bring UAE and India back into the picture. It's important for both of us. And if it is important for India and UAE, it's important for the world, because we matter.